Hi everybody, Jess here from Meadows Flowers. So a little roundup on what we've managed to do this weekend, as usual. So I'm Jess and I own and run Meadows Flowers. We are a flower farm and florist here in mid Staffordshire in the UK. So we are between Stoke-on-Trent, Stone, Uttoxeter and Cheadle. We're just in the middle there. So this is me, and let's have a little look at what's happened this weekend then. Well, unfortunately, we've had a little bit of a heavy snap unexpected frost last night, so it looks like it's been to -3 here in the tunnel, but up to 28.8 yesterday in the day. So what that's meant is I've come in here today, the Hulme is looking a little bit sad. Some of the snaps are looking good, some of these are looking really not very happy indeed. Sweet peas, tough as old boots, are fine. Interestingly, the ones in the root trainers are definitely happier than the ones in the cardboard tube that look a bit yellow and sick. Larkspurs looking a little sad. Some of the scabiosa are looking a little sad, and certainly some of the anemones look like they're not loving the fact it's been quite this cold overnight. But what we'll do, we'll let it warm up a little bit in here, and I might pop and take a video of these when it's warmed up and just show you how actually these are hardy, how stuff really can jump back. And this is why we always sow plenty and keep spares, because if these poor little sad looking things don't recover, their mates on the side actually look pretty strong. And actually this is interesting, these are the ones I didn't pinch out, which look like they've been nailed by the frost, and these are the ones I did pinch out. That's interesting. Let's see how that works over the next couple of hours. Here we go. So in the greenhouse, most of the ranunculus are looking really good. They really don't seem to mind the frost. You know, the door's been open and the window's open on the greenhouse, so they really don't seem to mind the frost at all. Almost ready to start feeding these little babies. So as soon as we get to that magical 10 hours of daylight, which for others is 17th of February, we're good to go with getting all the seeds sown, and things will be what we call active growing. So these ranunculus will really be starting to grow after that. We can give them a good feed and get them really strong, ready for some beautiful flowers. May not look a lot, but we've managed to get another probably 20 metres of perennial beds cleared and sorted yesterday, so they've all been weeded. I've not mulched yet because I've sent soil samples off to the RHS for soil analysis, because I've never done them. These are all beds that have only been in a couple of years. So what they will do, they will test that soil, come back to me with whether it needs organic matter, what it needs, and from there I'll then decide what it is I'm going to mulch my beds with. So I've not mulched yet, I'm hanging fire. I mean, look at the sun streaming through, isn't this gorgeous? And then we've also put in another rose obelisk, and this has got a lovely Bathsheba climbing rose in it, so that's gone in yesterday. And we've planted a couple of trees. These little whippy things don't look a lot, but these are going to start providing a little bit of shade, because I really lack shade in this garden. And these are Himalayan white birch. I don't know if you can see, let's see if I can just focus it. They've got gorgeous white papery bark, and so these are going to be lovely. So we've got these in and we've got them staked. So the really important thing when planting any trees is to stake them into the prevailing wind. So our wind whips this way, and so this stake is pointing into the wind to really help support those poor little trees as they get going. And then even more excitingly, for anybody that maybe saw my Facebook and Instagram post at 3 o'clock on Sunday morning, Lambing 2023 has started. Very good girl Happy. Happy has had a lovely, hello cuties, pair of twins who are doing really well, feeding well, growing nicely already. Good girl Happy. Don't think anybody else due for another couple of weeks. Wanda's looking very pregnant there, but she's not probably due for another 10 days to a fortnight. Hello Gertie. So yeah, lambing has begun. It'll just be wait over the next couple of weeks until the other three, hello pretty, are ready to give birth. But very glad we got up and checked the cameras at 3 o'clock on Sunday morning because we saw Happy was starting to lamb and she needed a little bit of help, didn't you, sweetheart? Good girl. Hello, I know. Clever girl, you are. But everybody's doing really, really well. Mum and son and daughter. So all's well that ends well.